Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutLoud.com. Today's Thursday, July 28th, 2016, and it is 9:07 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's get to the game plan. We're going to start off with my favorite chart, and this is the chart of NQ, and this is a mini NASDAQ 100. And we did have a really strong pop overnight into 4721.50 and a retracement right here into the whole number at 4700. Very strong area. We can see a consolidation around 4700 area, and actually this scenario promotes more upside for a target into 4720. So this is what we're going to look for, either a pullback at the open into the whole number. Right now it's trading almost 4 points above the whole number. So we're going to look either for a pullback into the whole number, or we're going to wait for 4704, 4705 for a trigger. We do have an hourly trigger that is happening right now on this particular chart, and the price here is stabilizing in this prior resistance area. So now we have this minor support, very strong support area at 4700. So again, I'm not going to look just short. My bias for today is long NQ, and like I said, it's probably going to have a really tight stop here. I would say 46.99. A trigger over 4705. This could take it well into 4720. So this is it's going to be our first trade of the day. YM. Now, as we go through charts, they become choppier and choppier. If we're going to get some relative weakness throughout the market, and we do have some 10 a.m. news coming in, and if the market should push lower, this is going to be a good candidate for a scalp lower. So again, it's going to be for a scalp lower. Hourly chart promotes more downside to this chart. A pullback into 18,400 or a pullback into 18,380, and a formation at that point can take it back down to 18,350 area. And then again, we're going to look at 18,320 for a next target lower. So again, my bias for YM, again, in a weak market environment, we're going to see how it's going to handle the news. But again, we're not going to go ahead and short NQ, but we're going to go to YM. ES continues to be my least favorite of all charts, and I have to say that it has kind of like wide swings, and then again, it doesn't really act consistently, offering us good entry areas and good support, reliable support resistance areas. We just have a very sloppy range here, and the range is from 2155, I would say first off, to 2166 and 2170 area. So this is also weak. You could also take a look at a smaller time frame, such as the 2-minute chart or the 5-minute chart, as we progress throughout the day. But needless to say, if it breaks 2155 area, it has room to continue lower to 2150, and then we're going to look for 2145. So again, like YM, ES is on the weak side. So if the market should gain weakness throughout the day today, remember, these are the go-to E-minis, YM and ES, and if the market is strong, we're going to go with NQ. Let's take a look at gold, and next we're gonna take a look at oil. So gold had a really nice rally, and we had a range yesterday. We did talk a little bit about gold yesterday, and it did pop over 1322 area with a really nice consolidation here. It popped around higher in the extended hours, and it's trading right now at 1349, 1350. This is the consolidation area. Now remember, and I'm gonna point out the daily chart in this one. Remember, this is the area that we have been focusing on. It was a very strong area, and again, like I said, a pop over this area promoted this move higher, and it actually propelled it higher. But guess what? Any consolidation at this level, and remember, this is a very important level, mid-level here at 1350, can push it higher, and the next target is going to be 1375, 1380. So 1380 is going to be, even though we have a high here here of 1377. Projected target for this is going to be 1380. We do have a little bit of weakness coming in right now and a little bit of retracement, which is normal because we did have an extended move to the upside, and the price needs to digest and catch up a little bit with everything else. But needless to say, if a pullback should happen, I'm going to look for 1342, 1344 area for a possible reversal and continuation higher. And please pay attention to the reversal times throughout the day today. Okay, last but not least, CL. So let's take a look at CL. And CL, again, weak. Trading right now at $41.90. And remember, we did have a lot of patience with CL, and I did kind of stuck it for about 2 weeks, in which I didn't trade it because it was into this very, very choppy area, and it just didn't give us a sign if it's going to go higher or lower. It was just into a lot of support and into a lot of resistance right here. So once we had this pocket formed, the sell pocket formed, it did have a really nice follow through lower. And again, I was looking to short this only below $44.50. So this was my interest area. We did have quite a bit of follow through to the downside. Remember, this is a support area right here at $41.80. Very, very hefty area of support. So again, pay attention to this. We might get a little bit of pop here, but if we get a consolidation, a weak consolidation, a base, a range around this area, we could take it back lower to about $41. So we have like 86 cents currently in it, and it can even have a follow through all the way to $40. So we're gonna watch oil as well. This was the game plan for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, tonight we do have a free webinar that is happening at 7 p.m. Make sure you register. The session will be recorded, but the recording will all be sent out to whomever registers. Thank you so much for joining. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.